Hello, my name is Michael Wiebe, and I am the Product Technical Services Manager for Cicada Seed America.
And hi, I'm Greg Gabriels, Key Account Manager with Cicada Seed Company. So celosia is one of those plants that's new again, right? A lot of young consumers do not know about celosia. They haven't seen it in a long time. But now you're really starting to see it because people are rediscovering how good it is in the garden. It's just a fantastic sun-loving, heat-loving plant that you can really be successful with without a lot of work, really, because it does grow so well in the full sun. So celosia is a great garden plant, but I really love them in mixed containers also. If you have a full sun location that's really getting a lot of sun during the day, this is the perfect plant for you. And they're very basal branching, and what that gives you is a nice full pot. You won't see any of the dirt at the bottom of the pot. It's just all plant and all flower, and the colors are extremely bright, and they will maintain their bright color throughout the summer. And other celosias may start to fade a bit, but these are just going to give you color right up until frost.
So just a couple of tips for care throughout the growing season. Celosia, specifically Flamma, is relatively drought tolerant, so you're just going to want to water as needed. It is sun loving, so it's going to do well in full sun and the heat all the way through the season and into autumn. When you plant them in the beds or in containers, you might just want to use a little bit of slow release fertilizer in and around the soil mix. A plant is going to tell you when it's hungry. Just take a look at the leaves, check the leaves ever so often, and if they start to change color a little bit, it might need something. So, you can use just a standard 20-10-20 or a 20-20-20 liquid fertilizer just to spot hit it, but that slow release fertilizer in and around the root ball is going to do well throughout the season. Another great thing about Celosia Flamma is nothing out of the norm as far as pests and diseases are going to really bother it in your garden or in your pots and containers. Obviously, make sure you're checking regularly to see how the plant is responding to different parts of the season, but for the most part, you have nothing to worry about.
So another great thing about celosia, there are varieties that are bred specifically for using as cut flowers. They are certainly suitable for cutting and bringing in the house and enjoying them inside. They don't have the long stems like the cut flower varieties do, but for a small vase, something that's going to look good on your table, and you can bring these bright colors right inside and they'll last a week or 10 days in a vase for you. So deadheading on celosia is really not necessary, but if a branch starts to break or you get some discoloration on the flower, certainly just snap it off at the base and it'll continue to flower for you all summer long.
And to that point, Greg, one of the nicest things about Celosia Flamma against other celosias out on the market is, like you said before, that basal branching, the branching coming up from underneath. You're going to see flowers continuously moving from the bottom of the plant up to keep supplying that color throughout the season. So as far as my favorite color here, we do offer 5 right now, including the golden, bright red, red, orange, and rose. But my personal favorite is the bright red out front, not just in the color and the pop against its leaves, but the shape of the flowers too. You see that really, really sharp broom-looking shape, which is my personal favorite. What about yours, Greg?
It's hard for me to pick one, so I have to pick 3 together because I've seen them in a pot together. And if you take these 3 colors, the bright red, the golden, and the orange together and put them in a pot, it just makes a beautiful decoration for your patio or for your front porch that's going to last all summer.
Best thing for consumers about Celosia Flamma, in just a few words, is it's sun and heat loving. It'll last well into the autumn season. It holds its color and it's low maintenance.
Yeah, no matter where you are, celosia is going to perform very well for you. From north to south, from east to west, it's sun loving, heat loving, so it's a perfect summer plant for your garden.